Yo, 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 what it do, Sagittarius? What is up with you guys, man? Man, you know what time it is? It's already time to bust out your June 2024 main monthly reading. Can you believe we're almost halfway done with 2024? You're never going to hear me shut up about it, dude, I swear. I know I've been beating the shit out of that drum for the past 4 years, but dude, it keeps going faster and faster and faster. Here we are, half of 2024 done went pew. Crazy. Oh well, let's go ahead and jump into this, man. If you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, just check down there in the description of this video. And that's where you'll find everything you need to know as far as how to go about doing that, okay? And yes, I do have the mini readings back on, for those of you who always ask about that. I know I kind of turn them on and off and on and off, just depending on what I got going on behind the scenes, but they are on for now, and I'll let you know if they get turned back off again. All right. Everybody be loving the mini readings, man. People love those more than anything else, you know? And it's cool because still, like, you know that the mini readings still don't have a time limit, right? None of my readings have a time limit. So I'm still able to get you a pretty solid message in the mini readings. All right, let's see. What am I starting these off with? Oh, yeah. The person you're interested in for the singles. Single Sagittarians and your love interest. Not gonna lie, man, most of the signs have not really been having good luck with their love interest, man. Not for June. It's been kind of a sad month for the singles, as far as the person you're interested in, but I don't know, let's see. Maybe you all always tend to pull through the most positive energy somehow. From what I've seen, I think you all are like the most positive sign of the whole zodiac. Man, speaking of which, the Sun card jumped out first thing for you there. Let's see though, hang on. Let's get two more shuffles, two more. All right. Boom, Tower card reversed. King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Chariot. Well, ooh, man, Lover's card, though. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, so this is a little bit weird. I might even have to clarify this whole first spread here. So for some of you, you may... Now, this is kind of weird. This is the first I've seen this come out. It looks like for some of you, you may have been about to totally end in this situation and just give up on it altogether. But for some reason, maybe you're changing your mind and deciding not to. If that makes any sense. You were starting to come to the conclusion that you might be just wasting your time. And then something happens. I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe communication starts picking up. This person starts communicating with you more. And that alleviates some of the weight off your chest. And you're deciding not to go ahead and end this. Because the more communication picks up, the stronger this connection is becoming. I still kind of feel, though, like you're dealing with somebody who possibly prefers being alone. Maybe they're the type of person that thrives when they're alone. And when you meet somebody like this, who kind of thrives when they're alone, sometimes connecting with new people can be a little bit weird, you know? Sometimes they may be a little bit slow to open up. They may kind of keep you at an arm's distance, keep their walls up a little bit, you know? Okay. So it's looking like there is some forward movement happening here. It's hard to say whether or not a love offer is being made, though. I'm not seeing any cards indicating an actual love offer. Let's see their feelings, their intentions, how they feel about you. June 2024. How's this person feeling about Sagittarius? Oh man, see, they very sexually attracted to you. Very sexually attracted to you. Let's see if there's any feelings in there though. Y'all know that's two different things, right? Just because somebody want to smash don't mean they got feelings for you. See, the Ace of Cups is reversed. There's the Sun card again, though. Well, honestly, I think this person's kind of up in their head, indecisive. They don't know whether or not they're ready to settle down. That's the thing. Moon card. Yeah, they know that a relationship with you is going to require them to abandon the path that they're on and basically go through a period of changes that are going to turn them into a totally different person. They do feel a super strong connection with you. I would say that at the deepest level, I think that they do have feelings for you. They just don't know whether or not they're ready to abandon the path that they're on. And I don't think, honestly, at the deepest level, I don't think it has anything to do with you per se. It's not like, it's, okay, so most of the time, I feel like it's most of the time, when somebody's afraid of settling down or afraid of commitment, not always, but the majority of the time, what is it that they're really afraid of? They're afraid of being abandoned. They're afraid of dumping all of their heart, soul, passion, all their energy, their happiness into a situation just for you to wake up one day and say, well, the wind's blowing in a different direction today. I ain't got feelings for you no more. Because that happens a lot. In today's day and age where, you know, another fucking love partner is just a couple of clicks away on a little device in your pocket. We got lots of people out there just thinking they got all the options in the world, and they wake up one day and the wind's blowing in a different direction and they're like, I changed my mind. I'm not into you no more. And then they're gone. So that's what they're afraid of. It's probably happened to them a lot in the past. Either that or it just happened to them very recently, one of the two. They still holding on to some bitterness. See that all the time, dude. If there's one message that comes through for every fucking sign, for every situation with a new or potential new connection, that same general message comes through all the time, no matter who it is. So it's like an epidemic in today's day and age, dude. But yes, they feel a very unusually intense connection with you. Okay, well, let's see how this is playing out. Is a new start in love happening? Is a new start in love happening here? Thank you, Caden, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Is a new start in love happening here? Let's see. Boom. Amen. I think so. I do think that a relationship is going to be attempted between the two of you. If I could be wrong on this, but if I remember correctly, you're the first sign for the month of June. If I remember right, you're the first one. All the other signs, man, not good luck at all with their love interest. And warning, for those of you who have just stumbled upon my channel for the first time, I don't make shit up when I pull these cards. I read what comes through. Period. End of discussion. End of story. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't sprinkle sugar on it to make it sound cute. And I damn sure don't just tell you what you want to hear. I read what comes through. So if it ain't coming through positive, I'm not gonna make some shit up to make you feel good. So having said that, when I say that I see a new start in love happening, I see it. Okay. But for some reason, it's showing that some anxiety is building between you and this person. Some tension is building because this person's still staying kind of closed off and they're not really opening up to you. And, honestly, this person may be a little bit intimidated by you. I think they may find you to be a little bit out of their league, honestly. I think so. And it's weighing on you. Well, let's get the advice here. Excuse me. What's the advice? What is the best advice? Whoop, 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 whoop. King of Cups trying to jump out there. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Okay, well, this is another piece of advice that's come through a lot for the month of June. I don't know what it is about the June energy. I'm not sure. But this person basically needs to know that they are safe letting you in. And that can take some time. That can really take some time for a person to be able to observe and study and come to the conclusion that they can let their guard down and let you in and they're safe with that. That can take a little bit of time sometimes. Usually most people do it slowly. They'll test you. They'll throw little test subjects in there, Like they'll start off small and they'll toss a subject in the conversation just to see how you react to it, And if you get all snippy, snappy, shitty, and nasty, and bitchy, and rude about it, then they're like, whoa. I ain't fucking telling you this then. Okay, my guard's going to go up, right? But, if they throw some little test subjects in there and you're cool, I'm not judging you or judging nobody else or this or that and the other thing, then they're like, oh, okay, well, maybe you're a very understanding person. And the guard will start to come down. The guard will start to come down. And then before you know it, y'all know each other like a back of your damn hands. Because that guard comes all the way down. You know everything there is to know about this person. They know everything there is to know about you. And you all could build something very, very happy, healthy, and successful. Very much so. But these things require some patience. If you ain't got patience for it, you might want to just say fuck this and hang it up, because it's going to take some patience. All right, now let's look at the person from the past. What can we tell Sagittarius about the person from the past in June, universe? What can we tell Sagittarius about the person from the past? Ooh, a lot of tension. A lot of tension between the two of you. For those of you wondering whether or not this person has let their guard down, no. No, they have not. Ooh, the Knight of Cups, though. I'm thinking there's going to be a reconnection between the two of you. Yup. There's absolutely, I think you and this person are going to come back together. However, see, look, we got Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. You and this person's reconnecting. However, Seven of Wands, 10 of Wands, all right? Doesn't look like a very smooth reconnection. It kind of looks It's a little bit awkward, a little bit nerve-wracking, a little bit of anxiety, a little tense, and obviously not seeing a successful reconciliation. Not really. This person still got a nasty attitude. They still got a chip on their shoulder. They might be a little bit rude to you. You know, just got that. You know how sometimes you talk to an ex and they just got that energy about them that, you know, you can't really put a finger on it exactly, but you can just tell they got that way about them that's like nasty and angry and just not a very welcoming energy. Let's put it that way. But yeah, and it almost kind of feels to me like you're losing. As soon as you see that, as soon as you see this person's energy, you immediately are like, oh shit. That pushes me away. Fuck that. I'm thinking it's you that is going to very, very suddenly, abruptly, and unexpectedly realize that you're losing interest and losing passion and completely losing feelings for this whole situation altogether. I know you may not believe me now because you haven't connected with this person yet, but trust me, as soon as the two of you come together and you talk for 15, 20 minutes, you're going to walk away like, oh, that person's energy is so fucking nasty. Ugh. Get me the hell away from that person. You know? You one of them people that's sensitive to energy? I'm like that too. When somebody got a bad, nasty energy about them, you just feel it so strong, and you're like, get me the fuck away from this person, you know? All right, well, let's see how they really feel about you at the deepest level. How's the person from the past really feel about Sagittarius? They've been giving you the silent treatment. Hoping that eventually their silence will start bothering you. I mean, they're pretty much, for the most part, giving up on this. I don't think they really have any hope for this situation. Now, I got a couple of random miscellaneous messages here. And they've come out kind of scattered. For those of you wondering whether or not this person has grown up, are they ever going to fucking grow up? The answer would be no, not yet. For those of you wondering whether or not this person has learned their lesson, no, they have not. For those of you wondering whether or not they have been successful in their little venture to find somebody new, no, they have not. No, they have not. For those of you who are wondering whether or not they regret what they did, no, they do not. Again, I know miscellaneous messages, kind of scattered and whatnot, but yeah. Some of you dealing with a Leo. I also have Taurus. Okay. All right. Well, I think we kind of saw how that situation's playing out. We kind of got the outcome already. So let's grab the advice. Let's grab the advice. What advice do we have for Sagittarius with the person from the past? A world card reversed. Well, okay. All right. Well, I tell you one thing, and this kind of goes across the board, and this is a message that I think everybody needs to hear. I don't care why you're watching this video. I don't care who you are. Nobody can technically give you closure. Not technically. Not really. It's a question that I get pretty regularly. Will this person ever give me closure? Will I ever get closure? Closure is something that you kind of got to give yourself, honestly. I mean, at the end of the day, even if this person was to come and deliver you their closure, if you don't accept it, then it don't work. So at the end of the day, it's you that does it anyways. And with this particular individual right here, what I would try to do if I was you, I would try to find that closure yourself first. Try to do the best that you can to close this out in your own heart. If you can't, I get it, that's fine. A conversation with this person and a reconnection with this person could be very beneficial. But you want to be careful with that. You want to be careful with that because it's so easy to accidentally create more karma. So easy. So easy, dude. You could accidentally end up creating more fucking karma. You see what I'm saying? So if you end up reconnecting with this person, do the best that you can to manage your expectations. Try to go into it with no expectations. If you're hoping that this person has come to their senses, that they've sat back and thought about what they did, you know, they've realized how bad they fucked up and they want to apologize. And if you're hoping for that, you're going to be seriously disappointed. But if you go into this just thinking, well, I wonder if this person has done any growth or evolution at all. And you see, whoops. Oh. You see that not only have they not grown or evolved, but most people who are on that path, usually they continue going downhill and they're even worse when you see them later than they were last time you saw them. That can really be beneficial. It can really, really help you step back and say, all right then, I'm good. Boom. Death card, tower card, bro. Can really help you release past vibrational baggage. Just try to manage your expectations. Now, I know that's hard. We do that naturally. We have expectations. We hope things will go a certain way, you know. Usually what does that, you know why we're like that, especially in regards to like an ex? Because with a past person, what we did was we spent all this time, effort, and energy building in our imagination a picture of who we thought this person was and the life that we thought we were going to build with them. And then it turns out that that person is actually not at all who you thought they were. That picture you painted in your mind is totally fucking false. Turns out that there's somebody completely different. And whenever we start battling with that, you know, because the ego brain doesn't like admitting that it was wrong. So if the ego brain spent all this time putting together this puzzle of who we thought the person was, and then they hand us evidence that proves that we painted the wrong picture, the ego doesn't like that. So you go into this internal mental battle and you start trying to justify things and find excuses and pick things apart and do anything that you can to hope that one of these days all the puzzle pieces will come together that'll fit the picture that we painted in the past. And if you have those expectations, and it ain't going to happen, you know. So that's why sometimes I don't care how long you've known the person. I don't care if you've known the person for a year, for 2 years, for 3 years. When somebody shows you their true colors, don't sit around trying to repaint them. Accept the fact that, whoa, you are not who I thought you were. Wow, dude. Okay. Accept it and release it. All right. Now let's take a look at the next person who's due to come in. I know I just did this on the fire signs video, but we're going to dig a little bit deeper. Who Who's the next person due to come in for Sagittarius? Queen of Pentacles reversed. All right. Okay, so, ooh, this is weird. It may come in at an inconvenient time. Yeah. Kind of feeling like it may be a little bit inconvenient when you end up connecting with this person. Like, work schedules may not be lining up. You know, maybe you all live at a distance. There's some kind of blockage between the two of you. And the question is going to be, will one, the other, or both of you put forth the work, the energy, and the effort to overcome that blockage so the two of you can build something together? That's the question. That's the question. So, for example, let's say you all have conflicting work schedules. Well, is one of us going to go looking for another job then? Let's say you live 4 hours apart. Well, is one of us willing to pack up and move? There's some kind of blockage between you and a person, but it seems like the universe is connecting you with this person. The question is, who wants this bad enough to leap over that obstacle for the sake of this connection? Do you want it bad enough? Do I want it bad enough? Do we want this bad enough to do this together? That's, I think, going to be the question here. All right. Well, let's look at their feelings, their energy, and their intentions. Let's see how they feel about you. And Three of Cups reversed. Well, I think the first biggest thing here is that this person's done been cheated on too many times. Yeah, see, this person done been cheated on too many times. So they're afraid of making a big life change just to find out you got somebody else in your DMs. That's what they're afraid of. When it all comes down to it, though, they, if you just so happen to be the real fucking deal, and you ain't on no bullshit, you ain't playing no fucking games, you know, you're actually in it to win it. If that's you, yes, this person would absolutely love to settle down with you. Absolutely. But, boom. Boom. I think this person's been involved in too many third-party situations. So that's where this person is with it. But if they was to find out for 100% sure that you're all the way 100% dedicated to this and not cheating, not lying, not scheming, not half-assing, not fucking flaky, you know, you ain't going to just switch up on them one day. They will jump head first into this and do whatever they got to do so fucking quick. But they're not afraid of turning this down and being alone. So, looks pretty daggum solid to me, man. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. I also have Aries and Taurus here. Oh, and yes, they do feel a very unusually strong connection with you. Unusually strong. Stronger than what they feel with most people. Well, now the moment of truth. How's it going to play out? How is this playing out? One more shuffle. Last one. Oops. Hermit again. 10 of Pentacles. Chariot reverse. This is going to be a slow, the first month is going to be a slow rolling ball. The first month. So if the two of you live at a distance from each other, like say it's a long distance connection, nobody's making the decision to pack up and move in the first month. So whatever, if it's conflicting work schedules, nobody is making the decision to put a change to that. Not in the first month. No solid judgment or solid decision is being made in the first month. Well, dadgummit, man. Dadgummit. Well, okay, we got to get the advice then. What's the advice? What's the advice? Three of Pentacles reversed, though. Three of Pentacles reversed. All right. All right, so in a situation like this, I'm going to have to take a different route than what I normally do. So I'm gonna have to go down a different road here and just twist it just a little bit. The first month that the two of you are communicating and connecting, just relax and use that first month to kind of get comfortable with each other, right? Make sure you're staying consistent. Make sure they're staying consistent. Make sure everything is, consistent. Show up, show out, be who you say you are, stay consistent, show that, you're going to stick around and that you're like, no, I'm like for real. The second month I would dedicate to trying to dig to that deeper level to where it's like, okay, what are we doing here? So I ain't trying to go nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. We got this big old goddamn obstacle in between the two of us. What are we going to do here? And we got to have that conversation. That's what I would dedicate the second month. I mean, if you can get to that point in the first month, then go for it. Absolutely. But eventually that's where it needs to get with this. Don't be, too pushy. Don't be too aggressive about it. Just at some point when it feels right, when the energy is right. Now we got to talk about this. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? I want this. You want this. What are we doing? And then after month two, if you're still laying awake at night, not sure where this is going, not sure exactly what this person wants, or not sure what you want, after the second month, I wouldn't continue on a third month. And let that be known. Let it be known that no, I'm not just going to sit around and wait. No. I'm patient. I will wait, but I'm not going to wait too much longer for you to like make a decision or talk about which one. It's going to get to a point where, and let it be known that, it's coming up on time for me to either jump in or jump out. It's getting close to that time. By the time month 3 rolls around, so July, August, September, by the time September rolls around, if I'm still sitting around scratching my head and you're beating around the bush and not really making a solid decision, I'm out. Deuces, later tater. All right, well, I feel like those were the messages that my Sagittarius friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if y'all would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm going to get out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest